Stack of Pancakers, welcome back. I'm MaKayla and today is Wednesday and it's Tattoo Wednesday. So as you can see, I'm sleeveless here so I can show you guys all of my tattoos. I'm so excited that we chose to talk about tattoos this week because I really like knowing what other people think up in their heads as to getting the tattoo, or I love hearing why people got tattoos. It's just great for me. I personally like them. I have several, as I said, and yes, they all mean something. So I don't recommend getting any tattoos that don't mean anything to you. I say that would probably be a mistake in the long run because they are permanent and they are forever for those of you who didn't know. So, I want to talk about the experience of getting the tattoos. So, I don't know, the first tattoo I got was really awesome, and I was just like, I want another one, and they just kept getting better and better every time I got one, so that's why I kept going. So I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys about my tattoos. I'll probably start down here at the bottom of my arm and work my way up and then over to my neck area so that you guys can see them all, and I'll tell you what they mean. It's really exciting for me to talk about them. So the first tattoo that I wanted to show you guys is right here on my wrist, and it is a, I don't know, can you see that? I've got the camera pulled up, the camera thing pulled up so you can, it's hard to contort. This is contortionist work here. Anyway, this is a punk rock monkey. I got this because I like animals and I like punk rock. So nothing's better than a punk rock monkey. I think it's really cute. Moving on, and this was not my first tattoo. This was like my third tattoo. The next one was my first tattoo. It's hard to get all of this. Oh, I'll get to that one in a minute. It's hard to. Here you go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So as you can see, it's a heart and some music notes. And that's just because I heart the music. While I'm up, and I've got this one, I'll just go ahead and show you. It says Garage Rock. Can you guys see that? And Garage Rock was actually the name of one of my boyfriend's bands, and it kind of got me into the music scene. What happened was I had to go to prison, and there was two guys that he was really good friends with, and they were all getting out around the same time, and so while they were in prison they started writing songs and stuff like that, and they came up with the name Garage Rock. I don't really know where it came from, but so it was really cool once he got out of prison. For like the support of the band, all of them and the girlfriends and some of the family members went and got Garage Rock tattoos. So I chose to put mine there because I thought it looked cool with the music notes. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it looks cool with the music notes, or should I put it somewhere else? Anyway. So I don't actually play any instruments, but I love the idea of playing instruments. So that's why I got these tattoos. And it's like a whole band. I don't know if you can see it. And I can't really tell if this is a guitar or if this is a guitar, but I know one of them is a guitarist and one of them is a bassist, and then here is the drummer. And I've actually had several boyfriends that were drummers, so that's why it's listed first. And then I've had some bassist boyfriends, so that's kind of why this one's a little bit lower, because it's like third place. And then I had a bunch of guitarist boyfriends. So now, of course, the boyfriends didn't look like this, but I did try to represent that group of boys, like the guitarist. I tried to represent them with an animal because I like animals. The drummers, and then the bassist. So these bassists are just your regular guys, and then the drummers tend to be a little bit more fluffy and also feel more powerful, so that's why his hands are above his head. And then this raccoon, because guitarists are usually sly creatures. So there's that. And then, and then the next, and this is the last one, guys. The next one is, I have a guitar, and it says, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? Like, you can't, it's not showing up on camera, you can't see it. It actually says Rock Out. And so guitar and rock out, but just because I like rock. And guitars are a big part of that. So, thank you guys. Okay, I'm totally kidding. Okay, so actually, I do have several tattoos. Not these, obviously, and not for those reasons. But I'll go ahead and show you. I don't think you guys have seen all of it. So this is a tiger lily, and these are all actually done separately, like individually, except these two were done together. But anyway, so tiger lily. Can you see that? Tiger lily. This was originally supposed to be a dogwood when it was outlined, but I decided I wanted a different color instead. So, and then I'm gonna have to like contort. Okay, can you see, guys? Can you guys see that? So this is a peace lily, or a calla lily, if you will. I love the purple. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very faint. I have a very light skin tone, so it's really easy to do these faint kind of tattoos on me, and I really love them. They look kind of realistic. And then there is the other one, so there's two there, and you can see the stems coming up. And then this is my precious dogwood. So I'm obsessed with everything living, like anything that has the potential to flourish or to wither and die. I just am absolutely obsessed with it. So it made sense for me to find a way, or to think of memories in a way of remembering things by the way the flower smelled, or by the way the tree moved, or whatever. And that might sound stupid to most people, but that's really most of the things. When I think of something and a memory that's triggered or something, I always think of like a smell of a floral scent or something like that. So my grandmother actually, my great-grandmother, my swing was in her dogwood right beside her house, and she was a big part of help raising me. And a tiger lily was also at the end of her porch. These flowers, the calla lilies, I don't really have a particular reason for this, but they always make me think of my grandmother Margaret, and she is in the center because she's the closest to my heart. So yay for that. And then I have, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, and then I have this one. And it's actually music notes, which ironically enough, whatever. But this is music notes. This is a friendship tattoo. My friend Lael, who lives in Tennessee, he has a more masculine version of the same two music notes. And we got those, I don't know, it's been a couple years, I think. So that one, and then there's this one. That is the Tree of Life, and not the biblical one. A lot of people mistake the Tree of Life for being just biblical, but there's an evolutionary Tree of Life. And I think it's really a cool concept because, again, I love everything that can live or flourish or die or not live. So that was kind of cool. Actually, there's a project online. It's called the Tree of Life Web Project. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, I can link down below the URL to get there. And it's basically like just information about it's really cool. And if I could have actually had the Tree of Life, the evolutionary Tree of Life tattooed on my, but it is so intricate and so complicated, and I was afraid it wouldn't look right, and of course that would just bug the crap out of me for the rest of my life. So I just went with your average, everyday, normal tree slash a Tim Burton-esque effect, just because I like that dark artistic feeling. I don't know, it's so bizarre. So those are the tattoos that I have. So technically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. I have plans in the future to do several other things, like this is not finished at all. It'll have a background in between. It'll be sort of like out of focus foliage in between these, and then the underneath side, it'll be in a complete sleeve when I'm done, is going to be insects. Don't laugh at me when I say that, but insects. They're cute little surprisey things, but maybe I'll update you guys later once I get the inside finished. And then I am going to get décolleté tattoos. I think they're just so amazing and so feminine and so beautiful. So of course I'm going to get something living related. So I will have something that represents the day and something that represents the night here. So those will be cool. They're going to be in like the same species, but not the same thing. It's going to be so awesome. So that. And then I have a black and white sketch drawing that I want tattooed on me like a sketch drawing. That's a profile of a girl who has her hair up, and then her barrette is a ticking time bomb. And that is just like amazing. I Absolutely love it. It's a special sketchy drawing thing, and I want it on my thigh. Sorry. On my thigh right here. So, I think that's about it with tattoos. I'm pretty good with that. So I'm excited to hear about Adam's tattoo because I didn't know he had one. And I hadn't seen any of Patrick's. He got those after, I think, I moved away. Patrick, I was working with Patrick when I got that tattoo. So he'd seen that before, I believe. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, share, favorite, subscribe this, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! I actually got this because, well, I can't even